the third.
All right, so it's National Margarita Day. Well, actually, officially, it's tomorrow. We're already getting excited about it, but it's tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Tomorrow is National Margarita Day. Obviously, we're starting the party a little earlier here at CBS News Texas. We've got our friends from the Statler back in studio with the perfect margarita for celebration. Casey Bickford, thank you so much for coming in and bringing all of these good drinks in here. Talk to us a little bit about what all you brought us here, because this looks like it's kind of the classic margarita setup, right? What do we got?
Yeah, so I've got a Lalo tequila here.
Yeah.
These are both newer tequilas, by the way.
Okay.
2019, 2020. Excellent sipping tequila for a Blanco.
Yeah.
Which is rare. Only better in a margarita.
Okay. So margarita, when you talk about the ingredients in them, I mean, what makes a classic margarita? Kind of take us into the science of the composition of one of these.
Well, you want fresh squeezed lime juice, Cointreau, like an orange liqueur.
Okay. Which is what, this right here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then typically like a sweetness to, balance out the lime.
Okay. People, obviously, they have their preferences. We've heard of margaritas on the rocks, margaritas straight up. I mean, is there a difference between the two aside from the obvious, or is it just like preference, you think?
Definitely preference.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, margaritas in general are really modular. You can kind of pull things in and out, add different flavors.
Yeah.
Different textures, stuff like that.
For people who don't drink them all the time, though, I mean, there is a difference in having it over ice, right? I mean, it changes the composition.
Oh, yeah,
of the margarita
absolutely.
itself, obviously, waters
Absolutely.
it down, right?
Yep.
So if you're having one over ice, for example, I mean, is there a specific kind of tequila that you would prefer versus not having it over ice, just to maybe not have that watered down flavor all the time, or is there a difference to any of that?
I mean, honestly, it's like whiskey.
Yeah.
It's preference. Some people really want to hold the true flavor of the añejo or the barrel aged and stuff like that. So,
talk to me about the popularity of like all the flavored kind of margaritas, because that's something that also has sort of taken a life of its own. I mean, do you see a lot of people coming in asking for like strange margaritas, or is it usually the classic type setup?
I mean, people kind of have a mind of their own with it. A lot of fruits, strawberries, stuff like that.
Okay.
Peach.
Yeah.
But this one, for instance, I actually made this for whiskey and wine drinkers.
Okay.
Red wine.
So walk us through this, because you're making one right now, right?
Margarita typically is light.
Yeah. Lighter
bodied, everything like that. So this is a Reposado tequila. It's aged in barrels a little bit longer. I did like a brown sugar simple syrup.
Okay.
And I added tamarind to it.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
It's South African fruit. It's like a mix between a date, apricot, and a lemon.
Okay. So walk us through. Let's go ahead and serve one up here so people see let's go through the process real quick while we have some time.
So I've already added everything in the shaker.
Okay, so it's in there.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to go ahead and...
There you go. What happens? Obviously, you got the good shake. All right. That's important.
Yes.
And then you got a strainer situation here.
Yeah. So since I added tamarind to this, I'm going to double strain it.
Okay. All right.
Just to make sure you don't get any tamarind bits in your teeth.
There you go. That looks good. All right. And as we're wrapping up here, talk to us about this special that you have for the viewers out there. If they come by the Statler, they can get hooked up with one of these on a special, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If you mention that you saw this on CBS 11, we will give you your first margarita for $1.
For $1?
Any of our venues, yeah.
Okay.
Any one of them.
I didn't think it was going to be that deep of a... And you're going to get one of these, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For
I'll make
a
anything
buck.
you want.
You just got to say that
your first one. Yep.
They came and they saw you here on CBS News Texas. All right. So thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate it. Enjoy the weekend. And to everybody, again, $1 gets you hooked up at the Statler. All you got to say is that you saw this here today on Friday.